Hello and welcome to my Level Design 1 class assignment. This is my Post Mortem and walkthrough video, and this is my level. We have the Shanty town located right here where most of the gameplay will take place, and then a cinematic will roll from here, taking the player down this path over the broken bridge, and they will turn around and see the Shanty town explode. And the walkthrough, player starts here. It'll play this cinematic where the player is waking up and taking a look around. Then it will turn control over to the player where they will be able to move around, and their main goal is to collect these spheres, which are items to repair their hang glider. There is 5 of them located throughout the level. There's one here, right here, here, there, and the last one is in this building. And once the players have all 5 items, these doors will open, allowing the player to leave the village, and there will be a hang glider right here that those items will be used to repair, which will play a short little repair cinematic. Then the player will activate the hang glider, and like I said, he will glide down this path over the bridge, and then from there, whoops, what's going on? I hit something. Okay, there we go. Had a little hiccup there. Alright, they'll come down here and, they'll see an explosion over this mountaintop here where the shanty town was. And that would be the end of the game. Now our post-mortem, start with the good things. The terrain. In my first level, it was very smooth and hill-like. I wasn't familiar with the editor, and then I completely erased all that work and started fresh in the beginning of week 2. And I messed around with the terrain editor trying to get more jagged looking mountains just like these, and I figured it out pretty well. They're still kind of small, but this is only 500 meters by 500 meters, and I feel like if I made actual mountains, there would only be one, because 500 square meters is pretty small. My shanty town in the first level was only a couple buildings, and there was no real flow, or it didn't lead the player anywhere. And then so I fleshed it out a little bit more on Adobe Illustrator, and I came up with this where the player will start here, will go here, and brings him around the town back to the door. And I actually am pretty satisfied with the way the town turned out. I think it looks pretty nice. Buildings are kind of eclectic. They don't really. There's some symmetry that should be expected from human, man-made structures and stuff, but at the same time, it's kind of thrown together and sloppy like a shanty town. Now the bad things are scripting. The reason there is no hang glider is because I cannot get the animation scripts to work properly. The only animation that I could get to work was the intro cinematic, which we saw. I tried to get an animation for the doors using, once all 5 items were collected, it would trigger an animation to where the doors would open. Doesn't work. I had hang glider animation repair. The animation worked, but I couldn't trigger it. And the same thing with the gliding. The animation would work, but I could not trigger it. I spent almost a whole week just trying to get that. The town and the level was done within like 2 days, and the majority of my time was trying to do the scripting, and I just ran out of time, and now I have to submit a unfinished product. But other than that, I think I pretty much did. I did all right. The level looks nice. I tried to always think about what the player's seeing, like what the player's thinking, where like the purpose behind them, and that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple game, and I'm happy that it turned out like this. I'm excited to make even better, more in detailed stuff in other game engines, and thank you for watching.